Welcome back.
We are back for more punishment.
So part 3 of Arkham Horror.
The card game.
And this is, again, the Curse of the Rougarou. Or Rougarou. I don't know how to pronounce that. But
this is challenging.
Yep.
Because, man, I'm getting hammered.
All right. So again, we are at... Why do you keep attempting to focus?
We are at
locked your focus.
Point in the video where Mark checks the camera again.
Okay. We are at the top of the round. The Mythos phase. Place 1 Doom on the agenda. Check to see if it advances.
Okay, it's got 5 out of 6.
And each investigator draws a card from the top of the encounter deck. So starting with the lead investigator, which is me.
Oh boy.
On the prowl, Surge again. Find a non-Bayou location with the fewest clues on it. That'd be that one.
Yes.
Move the Rougarou 1 location at a time until it enters that location.
Okay, it just goes immediately here.
Yep,
and
which
then
means
leaves
1 clue.
a clue behind here. Okay.
All right, and it has Surge, so I have to draw another one. Ripples on the surface. Revelation. Test willpower 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. If you are at a Bayou location, you cannot commit cards to this test. I am not at a Bayou location. I'm actually not too concerned about that because I have plenty. The only bummer would be is if I drew a... Oh, by the way, we didn't mention this. At the end of your turn, if you have not dealt damage this turn, take 1 horror. This was in the previous video. My previous turn, I did deal 2 damage to the Rougarou, so I'm safe on that.
Right.
So, and I have 6 sanity left, so I don't think I'm going to worry about that.
Okay, just going to test and see what happens?
I'm just going to go for it.
I agree. Okay.
All right, as a test 3, I have a -2, so my 4 minus 2 is 2, so I fail by 1, so I take 1 horror.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Oh, I forgot I haven't used this once yet. Arcane Studies, I could spend a resource to get +1 in both willpower and intellect.
Okay. I think you need to...
I guess I should have done that.
Read all your cards again.
Yep. All right, so that goes back in there. Okay. I take 1 horror. I'm just going to turn that into a 3.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. You're not doing too bad.
And it is your turn to draw.
Okay. Hopefully it's not a monster. Dragged Under.
Again? You've gotten that, what, 4 times?
At least 3. Test 3 agility. If you fail, add Dragged Under to your threat area. Okay, come on. I need a good one here. -4. Yay. So I lose it by 4. All right, so add it to my threat area. When you leave your current location, take 2 damage. And then at the end of your turn, you have to test. If you succeed, discard it. So I can't move.
No, you can't.
Because if I move, I'm dead.
Which, whatever, you are kind of getting clues right there anyway. The bummer is it'll take me quite a while.
Well, I can't do anything. This guy will kill me.
That's right. No, I was going to do that. Okay. So now it is the investigator phase. I'm going to...
I need help.
Let's see. Should I get the bear trap while I'm there?
And risk me dying?
Well, I can still, if I get that in 1 turn, then I can still, and if I don't, then I'll do it anyway. Then I'll move over to your location and
you would have 1
engage him.
Turn. Oh, you're going to engage him and take him off of me. I see.
Yeah, okay. The only problem... I think I'd be better off just attacking him while he's on you. No, you know what? That's a better thing for you to do anyway. So why don't you deal with your thing there and keep picking up clues, and then when you're done, come over here and I'll be the one to go around and attack things.
Okay, since you need to attack
yeah,
because of your curse.
Right. Okay. So, I'm going to use one action to move here.
Okay.
One action to pull him off of you.
Oh, thank
Which
goodness.
I have to do that anyway because if I don't, then this doesn't do the +1 damage.
Right.
So then I'm going to attack him. I have a 4 to his 3, and that's combat. Maybe I should...
I mean, I could commit my leather coat, but then I won't be able to have it.
No.
Okay, that's all I have. That's the only combat symbol I have.
What does this do? I'm not going to worry about it. If I fail, that's all right. I have a card to prevent damage. So, all right. We have a 0.
Oh.
So I deal 2 damage to the Marsh Gug.
He's
and it is
dead.
dead.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I successfully did damage, so I don't take 1 horror. And my turn.
Okay, is there
over.
anything in your cards that you might want to do or can do?
No.
Okay. I mean, I know you're out of actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, do I want to try and find clues without getting rid of that? Or do
I think you should get rid of that first.
Okay. All right. Well, then I need the... Okay. So, what am I testing? I'm testing the intellect. Okay.
Just too bad you don't have this because you could spend a resource to get +1 for the test.
Okay, well, before I do that, I'm actually going to put this asset into play. It's not the asset.
Good plan.
It's not the asset I was going to put into play. I'm going to put a different one into play. I'm going to pay 2 to put art student in play. And it says, after art student enters play, discover 1 clue at your location. So, oh yeah. I now have 2 clues. Okay.
And she is basically a gain a clue for 2 resources and then soak some damage.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Okay. And then I can't put these guys into play right now. So it says choose an investigator at your location. So can that be me?
Yep.
Okay, then I think I probably need to do this. I'm going to play this for 2 resources. It says, choose an investigator at your location. Heal 2 damage from that investigator.
Oh, great.
Or from an ally asset they control.
Perfect.
So I'm going to heal 2 damage from me for 2 resources. Okay, feeling a little bit better about life
That was
now.
2 of your actions.
That was 2 of my actions. Okay, so then my 3rd action will be to try to get rid of this. So what is it?
Test intellect 2.
Oh, 2, and I have
And it's actually
4.
a 3 because it gets +1 difficulty.
It gets +1 difficulty?
Because obviously it would do that to itself.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going
I'm at your location, so I can do one of these.
I'm going to commit this to the skill test because he's very expensive and I have another one in my hand, so I probably won't play him right away anyway.
So hold on.
So I have 5 to its 3.
To its 3? Okay. Do you think you need another one?
I hope not, but you never know.
Well, odds are it's going to be, if it is a minus, it's going to be a -2 or a -4. We haven't pulled a -3 once.
Right.
So 1 isn't going to help. So let's not worry about it.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Of course.
Of course it's a -4. All right.
Ironically, I could have given you
Okay, so I did not do that. Okay, and now I have to, at the end of your turn, test 3 agility. If you succeed, discard this. I have 3 to its 3, so I need to draw
0, 0, 0,
0 minus 1. Oh my gosh!
That's all right. Well, again, you're not doing much over there.
I'm not doing much. I know.
I mean, you're not doing much moving. Sorry.
I feel pretty worthless.
You're not doing much moving, so you're okay. Okay, enemy phase. Nothing happens. There are no enemies except for him, and he's not doing anything.
Okay.
Okay, so reset actions.
He doesn't move at all and leave more clues. Okay.
Not unless a card tells him to.
Okay.
Or we damage him. Ready exhausted cards. And then we haven't checked your next card, have we?
Yes, it's a knife.
We already know. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Draw cards and gain resources. And it's my turn to draw my...
Oh, no.
I
should have checked yours.
Yep. Should have checked mine.
Aww.
My weakness. Final Rhapsody. Revelation. Reveal 5 chaos tokens from the chaos bag. For each skull or fail token revealed, take 1 damage and 1 horror. And there's nothing I can do about this. I just have to do it right now. So, the nice thing is there is only 1 auto-fail token, and there are only 2 skull tokens in the bag. So I could take a maximum of 3 each.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm revealing 5. That's 1, 2, 3. That's one of them. 4, 5.
Okay.
Okay, so I revealed these. And this says for each skull or auto-fail, there is 1 skull. So I take 1 damage and 1 horror. There's 1 horror. I'm just gonna take the 3 damage and get rid of these 2. So I have 4 horror and 3 damage on me to my 7 health and 8 sanity. And that is it.
Okay.
It says, when the dead start talking about what scares them, that's when it's time to listen.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so that was my main weakness. That is now done. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay.
We each have 2 weaknesses in there, our specific to our character weakness and then a basic weakness.
Right.
So there is 1 more in each of our decks, but we'll deal with that when we come. Okay, when it comes. So that was that. Discard down to your hand size. Place a doom on the agenda. That will make 6, so I'm not going to bother, and it's going to advance. Come on. What? So, we have the 10th Night. A clash of thunder roars through the sky, and you reel in pain from the sudden explosion of noise. Your vision doubles, and bile leaps up your throat. A lone howl returns the call of the sky, echoing throughout the bayou. You wrench yourself off the muddy ground and find your bearings, unable to shake the feeling that you're running out of time. Shuffle all copies of On the Prowl from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, where you find On the Prowl.
On the Prowl.
If the Rugaru is in play, find a non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Move the Rugaru 1 location at a time until it enters that location.
There's only 1.
And... okay. It is already in the location with the fewest clues.
Yes.
If it is not in play, blah, blah, blah.
Unless it needs to move over here now.
A non-bayou location.
Oh, okay.
All right. Then we say, the curse spreads. Then we say, the curse spreads. No, just kidding.
Okay.
Then it says, excuse me, Agenda 3A. The curse spreads. Tendrils of slime ooze from the bogs, crawling over tree roots and grasping at you as you pass.
Oh my god.
The air hangs heavy with a noxious heat. You feel as though you are sinking deep into the bayou, sinking beneath the heaviness of the black sky and the rank mist. Forced at the end of the investigation phase, so our turn, if the Rugaru is not engaged with an investigator, add 1 doom to this agenda. Oh boy. So that is that, and it has 8, which means we have a maximum of 8 more rounds.
Okay. Wow, they're forcing us to engage with him, which, I mean, at some point we need to.
All right.
Okay.
So that is the agenda. Now we each have to draw a card from here. Oh, and I need to reshuffle this first.
Oh boy, we're probably gonna both get enemies.
Yep.
This is bad.
Yeah, of course we'll both get enemies, and then
this is so bad.
we might even have to resign at some point if we get close. Okay. I am drawing Dragged Under. Test agility. Yay, that's the thing I'm worst at. If you fail, add Dragged Under to your threat area. And that's the same one that you have.
The same one I have.
So is there, you know what? I am going to play Unexpected Courage.
Can't help you at all.
And that adds 2. So I have a 4 to its 3. And we have a -4. That didn't help at all.
Oh.
So this is added to my play area, which really stinks because now I'm just gonna have to take 2 damage when I leave. That's just the way it is. Anyway.
Can you, actually I'm probably still the best person to test for that because I have 4.
Actually, yeah, I had, this was a 4 difficulty because of that.
Oh, really?
I mean, it doesn't matter because I failed anyway.
Oh,
yes.
Well, so mine is too?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay. Yep. Slime covered dole.
Dole, yeah.
Spawn at any non-bayou location.
Oh, so it does not attach to us. I mean, stick it here or there.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, equal.
It's a hunter, so it's going to come looking for us.
All things being equal, the worst place for it would probably be here, since that's where we want you to get the bear trap, and then it's going to come and find you.
It's going to come find us. Its prey is the lowest what?
Remaining health, which will be you.
We both have 4 remaining health.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so that was that, and it is the investigator phase.
Okay, is there anything in your cards that you want to do before you forget?
Right. Oh, speaking of, in the last round, I began my turn without you, so I should have 1 more resource.
Oh, yes, you should. Okay, but you're not beginning your turn
but I am not
without
this
me
time.
now.
So I think, in order to leave here, I have to lose 2 resources.
No.
I'm going to have to come over here.
And take 2 damage, right?
Yeah. I'm going to have to come over in here and kill this guy, otherwise he's going to attack you.
Well, I could play a weapon card and some protection, and then it might not matter too much.
Okay.
So let me do that.
Okay, well, in that case, yeah.
Let me do that first. I'm going to go first.
Why don't you do that
Okay,
first?
so I'm going to pay 1 resource to equip myself with knife.
So you'd rather have that than this?
I can hold 2 things.
Well, right, but I mean, they're both fighting things.
This says discard knife during fight. You get +2 combat for this attack, and it deals +1 damage.
Okay.
So I see. I want that there.
Yep.
Okay, so I put that into play.
Basically throw it at the enemy.
Basically, yeah. As action number 1. And then action number 2, I'm going to play leather coat to protect myself. So I have some armor. That costs 0, which is awesome. Okay, so I've done 2 actions. Okay, can't play this card because it's another ally. And I can only have 1. All right, so now I can try to test this again.
Might as well.
So it's actually a 3.
It's a 3.
To my 4? Okay. Do I want to use her? Trying to decide if I want to discard my laboratory assistant to commit it to the skill. I don't think I do. I kind of want to keep her, but I have this one in play. Maybe I should just use it. I hope I don't. I hope I don't use it for no reason. Okay, so I have 5 to its 3.
Do you want another one? I mean, again, that would make it a plus. You'd be up 3. So.
I don't see the point.
Nope.
Yes!
Hey!
Woo! Okay, so 4 to its 3.
Spectral Mist is gone.
Unfortunately, you know what? Your 1 would have helped because I would have been able to discover a clue. That's all right.
Oh.
Oh well, we didn't do it. Okay, so that is gone. She is discarded, and now it's the end of my turn. I have to test 3 against my 3. So I need a 0. Oh, -4. That's not a 0. Okay.
All right, so now here's the question we have to ask ourselves. So I'm going to leave and I'm going to take...
Do you feel lucky?
Right. I'm going to leave and I'm going to take 2 damage. The problem is I need to deal damage by the end of my turn or I take 1 horror. If I go to the Rugaru, then he's not going to engage me. However, I could do that, take 1 horror, and then I'll be in his location at the beginning of my next turn, and I can use my first action to engage him so that I can actually deal 2 rounds of damage to him.
Oh my gosh.
So I could do that. That might be worth it.
Well, if you leave, you said you had to lose 2 resources?
I have to lose 2 resources and take 1 or 2 damage.
And take 2 damage.
Yep.
Which would put you at 5 damage.
Yep. 2 away from death.
So I don't think you should try to engage him because he hits for 2.
I won't be able to engage him. Oh, wait. 1, 2. I will be able to engage him. It's okay. I have something that will prevent his attack.
But you need to do damage. If you don't do damage, what happens?
Then I take 1 horror. Yeah, I took that into account. I think this is the best opportunity because then I can attack him 3 times on my next round. On the next round.
He's not going to move?
Oh, wait a minute.
He'll be engaged with you.
Hold on. There was something about if he's not engaged, then we add 1 doom. So it's best if I just go over there and engage him.
Okay.
Because he won't move unless we do damage to him. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to move here, which causes me to take 2 damage and discard that. And I have to discard 2 resources.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Then my second action, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
What does that say again? When you are there, reduce the cost of each asset. Okay, well that's true. That's nice. Except that I'm not going to play any assets.
Right, because you need to use your third action to engage.
Right, and then I'm going to engage the Rugaru, and you have to spend a clue in order for us to do that.
Okay.
And then I can't attack him. So it is the end of my turn. I haven't dealt any damage. I have to take 1 horror.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so your guy's exhausted?
Okay, yes.
Whoa.
And that is all.
Okay, so am I searching for clues and then leaving, or what?
Wait, did you already took your turn? Or did we not refresh that?
I went first.
Yeah, that's
Never
what
mind.
I thought.
We're done. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm not leaving. Okay.
All right, so enemy phase, Hunter keyword, enemies move. So he's going to engage you.
Okay. Of course.
And then each engaged enemy attacks if able. And we'll just do this in player order. And since I'm the first player, the Rugaru is going to attack me. And I'm going to spend 3 resources to play Hypnotic Gaze.
Ooh.
Fast. Which means I don't have to use an action and I can play it whenever. Play when an enemy attacks an investigator at your location. I'm being attacked by the Rugaru. Cancel the attack.
Oh.
Then reveal a random token from the Chaos Bag.
Okay.
If it has one of those symbols, deal the attacking enemy's damage to itself.
Oh,
you know what? I don't want this to happen. It's a 0. Because if it did, it would have taken 2 damage in a single phase and moved.
Oh.
Okay, so it does not take any damage. It does not deal itself damage, but it also doesn't attack me.
Okay.
Okay, then yours attacks you.
Yes, it does. So it hits me for 1 and 1, it looks like.
Yep.
And there is nothing I can do about that.
You know what? When it enters a location, each investigator takes 1 horror. So you have to take a horror.
Ooh,
an extra horror.
Okay, so so I'm at 5 now, or 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Okay. Upkeep phase, reset actions. Before we do that, I'm checking the top of your deck.
We are good.
Okay. Reset actions, ready exhausted cards. By the way, these things are supposed to exhaust when they attack.
Oh, okay.
And then they reset.
Okay.
Each investigator draws a card and gains a resource. Ooh, that's pretty good. If I need it later.
Okay.
And we check our hand size, and that is the end of the round. So, place a doom on the agenda. It does not advance, and now we each draw a card from here. I have Cursed Swamp, Revelation. Test willpower. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. If you are at a Bayou location, you cannot commit cards to this skill test. I'm not at a Bayou location. I have 4 willpower. I'm going to spend a resource using Arcane Studies to make it 5.
Okay.
And I'm testing willpower. And I got a +1, a rare +1. So I didn't even need to spend that resource. Okay, good to go.
Okay, and you're gonna love this. Swamp Leech.
Oh my gosh.
Spawn at any Bayou location, which is where I am.
Yep.
Swamp Leech cannot be evaded. When Swamp Leech enters a non-Bayou location, discard it.
So the best thing for you would be to move, but you can't move because of that, and you can't move because of that. So that's
I'm going
just
to die.
Awesome.
Lovely. Wait, why was I taking damage? Why didn't I assign it to this stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Right, well, I'll do that next time.
Right. Yeah, with those 2 things.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Okay, so
Well,
now it's our turn.
I actually think I will put this 1 horror on her.
Because that's the 1 horror that you took from... Yes, that's a good call.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to go first.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to attack the Rugaru.
Oh
I am
my
by
gosh.
myself, so I gain a resource. And is there anything else? No. Okay. I'm just attacking the Rugaru with my melee weapon. I have a 4. Should I? No, I don't have anything that can add to that. So I have a 4 to its 3. I need no worse than a -1. And hopefully I can deal 6 damage to it right now. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is that. This is a... Oh
no, what is it?
Of course. It is that symbol, which says -4.
Aww.
If the Rugaru is at your location, it attacks you.
Oh no!
And I believe, no, I'm gonna have to assign it to her.
Yeah.
And she is dead. So, now I do get a +1 value for this test because I revealed a symbol. So instead of the 4 combat, I have a 5 combat, but still 5 minus 4 is 1. That's not enough to deal damage to it. But she is now dead. Alyssa Graham is now dead.
Took one for the team.
Yep. All right, so that was my first attempt. Attempt number 2. I got a -6.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. All right, well.
Does he attack you again?
Number 3, no. Oh!
He has retaliate.
Oh, you're right. I'm already dead because I missed the first one.
What?
Yeah, I missed the first one. So he attacked with that, and then he attacks again because I missed. So I am already
We should have
dead.
healed ourselves. Oh no.
Well, I don't know that there was anything I could have done about it.
Over here, but...
All right, well, let's find out what
Oh,
happens
well, I'm going to
when you
die on my next
because
turn.
I don't remember. That's not in there.
I have the best card for discovering these clues, and I can't do it because I've got 2 enemies engaged with me.
Elimination.
Oh.
So, a player is eliminated from a scenario anytime his or her investigator is defeated, or if he or she resigns. The only manner in which eliminated investigators interact with the game when establishing per investigator rules. When a player is eliminated, the cards they control in play and all of the cards in their out of play areas, such as your hand, deck, discard pile, are removed from the game. Any card that player owns but does not control that is in play remains in play, but if that card Leaves played is removed from the game. All clue tokens that player possesses are placed at the location they are in. I don't have any clue tokens anyway. And all of that player's resource tokens are returned. All enemies engaged with that player are placed at the location they were when they were eliminated, and otherwise maintain their current game state. All other cards in the eliminated investigator's threat area are placed in the appropriate discard pile. That also doesn't matter. If the lead investigator is eliminated, the remaining players choose a new lead investigator. If there are no remaining players, the scenario ends. Refer to the "no resolution was reached" entry. Well, is there any way for you to get to a resign location? Because I am now,
yes,
I'm gone.
I think so.
I am done. Can you do that without... Well, so you would have to...
They will attack me.
Well, you'll have to evade him, and then he'll stay there.
He can't be evaded. I just leave and then he attacks.
You'll have to evade him and then just leave. Is there a... Well, so each of them has had one location that has resign action, so it must be this one. So if you use one action to evade him, move over here and resign, then you can do that.
Each location has a resign action? Are you sure?
Each separate area. Yeah, because this one has one.
Right.
This area has one. This area has one. This area hasn't had one yet, so it must be here. You can't get to any of the other ones.
I can't get back over here.
No. You don't have enough actions. You would have to...
Oh, you're right.
1,
well, and
2,
I have
3.
I have to test when I leave my current location too.
No, that just gives you 2 damage.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gone, so I'm going to clean up while you go ahead and do that.
So, would it be better to try to evade him or attack him?
Evade. Because you can't do enough damage in one turn. Right?
So I have 2.
You get +1 damage. You would do a total of 2 damage to
I
him.
can discard this to get +2 for this attack, and it deals +1 damage.
+1 damage. So you would be doing 2 damage to him.
Oh my gosh! I was really excited to finally be able to fight some stuff. Okay, well I have 3 evade and nothing else that will help me.
And I'm sorry, I'm dead. I can't help you.
I have 3 too. It's 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to evade it.
Yeah, and if you don't in this first one...
why can't I just move and it attacks me? I thought that was a thing.
You know what? It is a thing. It takes an attack of opportunity.
I mean, I would evade to avoid getting attacked, but I don't think I'm going to be able to successfully evade. So I would rather take the attack.
It's right there, yeah. If you are engaged with an enemy and spend an action to do anything other than fight, evade, or activate a parley or resign, so you will be able to activate that without taking it. Each enemy engaged with you makes an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So
I want to move.
Yep.
And I want to move over here?
Yep. So lose 2 resources.
Okay, so lose 2 resources for that one. Okay.
Then take...
So this, when I leave my location,
right.
take 2 damage. So I am going to assign it to her, and she's gone.
Well, that's...
Well, the leather coat.
Yeah, the leather coat.
My leather coat. Okay, so that's that one. So that's now gone, because I'm leaving. This is going to attack me.
Yep.
And I'm going to assign it here.
Okay.
And so she is now gone, because it does a horror and a damage, which fills her up. Okay. And so this is gone.
No. It remains engaged with you.
It stays engaged with me? Oh,
Yep.
It follows me.
Yep.
Okay. And then this one will just attack me for 1.
And then die.
And we discard that one. Okay, so that one's gone. Okay, so this comes with me to my new location. And okay, what do we have
location
revealed?
Is a wilderness, which we talked about last time, but that's all right. After hours of navigating through impenetrable fog and overgrowth, your clothes stick to your skin, and you swat at what seems like the 1,000th mosquito. And it is twisted underbrush, and I was wrong.
There's no resign on it.
There's no resign on it.
Lovely.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to get to it anyway.
Okay, so what happens?
So it says, as an action, you can gain 2 resources and take 1 horror. And it has 2 more
clues on it. Okay, so that was only 1 action, right? I did 1 action to move? That was
correct. That was 1 action to move.
Okay.
So you need 1, 2, 3 more actions to actually get to a resign location. Either one, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
You need to go to that one because when you leave here, you have to discard a skill card.
Well, that's not.
I guess that doesn't matter.
Okay, so I have 2 actions and this guy here.
It would be best for you to try and evade him.
Like I said, I have 3 to its 3, and I have nothing that can help me.
Right, but you're better off attempting to evade him than allowing him to, because when he evades, he's exhausted, and he doesn't unexhaust until the upkeep phase. So you have 2 actions to attempt to evade him.
This says when slime covered enters a location, each investigator at that location takes 1 horror. So do I take another horror now?
Oh, yep.
Okay. Lovely. I mean, that's pretty horrifying that thing is following me around, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, well, I can take 2 more health.
Although either way...
Or I have 2 more health.
Either way, you are going to have to evade it at the beginning of your next turn, which means you won't be able to get to a place again.
So this is so bad. All right, so I need to try to evade it. And you definitely think that's better than attacking? I can't do anything. I can't even draw cards.
Well, no, actually, it might not be better than attacking. At this point, you have 2 actions to attack it.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay, so if I were to attack it, do I get to use both of these?
No.
I have to pick one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each one of them shows an action, so you pick one as an action.
So I have 2 with him. And if I discard this, I get +2 for this attack.
And deal an extra damage.
An extra damage.
I think you should do that.
Okay, so I'm going to try to throw my knife at him. Okay, so I have 4 to its 2.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh, please, please, please.
Oh.
Dang it. There's the -3.
Of course.
Okay, so I missed.
So that just goes away, and you might as well try and attack it again using your kukri.
Yeah. So I now have a 3 to its 2.
Yep. -2, and that's it. -2.
Oh no. All right. So I was unsuccessful at attacking, and my actions are over. Okay, now what? This is so bad.
So, yeah, it attacks you.
Okay. So...
Whap, whap.
1 and 1. So... 1 and 1. And I will turn in these 3.
All right, reset actions. Ready exhausted cards. Draw a card, gain a resource.
Oh man, I am just struggling.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
You knew that would happen.
Oh my gosh. Okay. When you would succeed at a skill test, return it to the token and reveal a new one.
All right. Check your hand size, place a doom on the agenda. And, at the end of the investigation phase, he was not engaged, so there's another doom on the agenda. And draw a card here.
Oh.
We are going to die.
Oh, it's a bog gator. Yay.
Does it have a spawn?
Well, no. While bog gator is at a bayou location, it gets +2 fight and +2 evade.
It is engaged with you.
Yes, it is.
And it's your turn.
I'm going to die a gruesome death. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, how about we fight the bog gator? Because he's not as powerful. Okay, so I have 3 to its 2.
All right, you got it.
Okay. When you would succeed, put it back in and draw another one.
Hey, nice.
I succeeded by 2. So I get to discover a clue at my location.
If you did that while investigating.
Oh, darn it. I always forget that. Okay, so I believe he's dead.
You can spend an additional thing to deal 1 damage.
So this only does 1 damage,
Yeah,
huh?
any fight only deals 1 damage.
Okay.
So you can spend an additional
yes.
action to deal +1.
Okay.
So yeah.
So he's dead.
So now you have 1 action left.
Do I still have 1 action left?
What did you do?
I attacked it and failed. And then I attacked it again and succeeded. Okay, so, right?
I don't remember you failing. I was doing stuff though, so you...
Well, I don't remember now. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I can do. I'm not gonna be able to evade him.
I mean, you're gonna die anyway.
I'm gonna die anyway, yeah.
When he attacks you. No, there's no point.
Oh, this is gone, right?
No, you have to fail the second time.
Oh, you're right.
No. Even if you hit him, you're only gonna deal 1 damage.
You're
so
right.
you might as well attempt to evade.
I have to try to evade. Okay, I have 3 to its 3.
Yep.
And I'm dead.
Yep, you fail.
Fail.
So it is the end of the investigation phase. Enemies attack.
Oh,
It attacks you. You are dead.
I am dead. I'm so dead.
Well, we lost.
Oh.
And this says, if no resolution was reached, in parentheses, each investigator resigned or was defeated, go to resolution 1.
Okay.
Resolution 1. Somehow you managed to make it back to safety before daybreak, resting until late in the afternoon. It isn't until you seek out Lady Esprit the next day that you realize who last night's victim was. With a heavy heart and an unshakable dread, you choose to bury her body instead of contacting the authorities. The less people who delve this deep into the bayou, the better. It says, in your campaign log, record that the Rougarou continues to haunt the bayou, and each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. And that doesn't matter because those are for campaign things.
Right.
So we caused, we didn't prevent
the
Lady
death.
Esprit's death.
And
That's
the Rougarou
sad.
is still running free.
Yep. Oh well.
Oh.
We had fun though.
Hey, this is a hard game.
It is. And as we said when we started,
we do not win all the time.
We always play this on easy mode because of how hard it is, and the only way to do it in a standalone was standard or hard, so we did standard. And yeah.
Wow.
It usually doesn't have -4s, 5s, and 6s in the chaos bag.
So if we were to play this scenario again, I think we need people that are a little bit more powerful in combat.
Yeah. Well, he actually did pretty well in combat.
I mean,
I even had some really good cards that I didn't
intellect, draw. I need intellect for all of the clues, but I need to be a little bit more powerful in combat. So maybe I could upgrade my deck with a few more weapons. And that would help me a little bit. But either that or get a little bit stronger in evade so that I could run away and continue to find clues.
Or as you said, just play a different character altogether.
Was tough. This was a 3 in order to find some of the fishing net, and they were all 3s. So yeah, that was a challenging one.
Yes, it was.
Great game. I love Arkham Horror, the card game.
And the nice thing about this game is when you are playing the campaign, so you play scenario after scenario after scenario, and it makes a running story. As you saw, that was the worst possible outcome. So even when you have the worst possible outcome during the campaign, you aren't forced to start over or lose the campaign and now you're done, right?
Right.
It will continue the story regardless. You may not have very good results, or you may not be able to add very much good stuff to your deck for the next game, or gain very much experience to modify your deck for the next game, but you do get to continue it. You will have a running story regardless.
Right.
And that also makes it a lot of fun if you like storytelling or story-driven games. So anyway, there we are. We lost miserably.
We did lose miserably. We both died.
Yep. Well, in any case.
I mean, but it says we limped back.
Right.
And she was the one that died.
Well, come back tomorrow to see our showdown for the final round.
Head to head.
And see who wins our 30-day countdown before the cruise.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.